Hi there, it's Jada Waiter here, and welcome to my crazy world. So, June has been such a wonderful month. Not full of joys, full of celebration, but also full of new beginnings. And for me, it's just the start. And if you probably ever think that, Jada, you ever imagine yourself not only being under the US Senate, but under a US Senator that you actually admire? I would probably say no. So today, I really just want to share how my June went and share all the joys, but also the things that I have noticed and recognized that we need to work on. And I think that's really important for us to not only celebrate and acknowledge the joys that we have, but also acknowledge and be a voice to the causes that not only affect us personally, but also affect our siblings. And I use siblings very loosely because, you say brothers and sisters. I think siblings is a better term for me to say it. So this month has been a lot of great opportunities but a lot of setbacks. As you may know, if you have seen on my Instagram, I have started a new internship, and I spent a week in DC. It was my first time actually witnessing DC that I can remember, because I actually lived in Maryland when I was about 2.5, but actually 1.5, about 2 years old. But I didn't have any memory because, of course, you're not going to remember stuff when you're 2 years old because your brain is still developing. But I was so grateful to witness the beauty of DC and how unique it is. Being in Chicago most of my life, you're just used to seeing the same things, and you're used to just certain environments. I think for me, I always thought that Chicago was just okay, but I think when other people come and see it, they're used to, seeing things like the Willis Tower, the Bean at Millennium Park, and I still admire the Bean. I've only been there a handful of times, even though I've been in Chicago all of my life. But I think DC was just great because it was not only an opportunity to just be able to prepare for the internship and the orientation, but making new friends. That's always been my thing, is to make new friends, make connections. And of course, I was able to meet some wonderful humans there, and I'm so grateful for that. 7 entire days alone, completely alone. My mom wasn't with me. I did just fine. And I made it to my flight on time. I'm so proud of myself. So that was really the highlight. And then I also celebrated Juneteenth. And even though I'm still a little bit new to celebrating the Juneteenth, I think it made me love my culture even more, because I grew up reading books on Black history. I've always been into Black history, Black culture, because it's my culture. So I was so happy to celebrate Juneteenth, but I was more happy at the fact that I was able to go to the DeSable Museum, and I got my mom and I matching t-shirts. I will say that the Juneteenth Fest, and I will say this about Juneteenth as a whole and these celebrations, my hope is that it becomes more accessible. And that's really my hope and concern. But overall, it was a good day celebrating Black liberation, but I celebrate it every day. I celebrate Juneteenth every day. I acknowledge Black history every day because it's my culture, and I can't just only acknowledge it on one day. I love being Black, but I also love fighting to make sure that my siblings get the equal rights, so that my siblings don't get discriminated or get hurt by people that are supposed to protect us. And I'll stand by that. So Juneteenth was great. And then I also was able to speak on some certain events for Pride. So Pride this month was okay for me. You know, I celebrated in my own way, but I was happy to also be able to meet some wonderful queer individuals of faith. I joined the group about 1.5 years ago, and it was wonderful. So that was also a highlight as well. And also, like I said about Juneteenth, my really hope is that, you know, we're celebrating liberation, we're celebrating freedom, but it is important to know that the goal is to make sure that liberation is for all people. And I know we say that, oh, okay, we celebrating these things, okay, we're Black, we're free, okay, we're free, but not everyone is entirely free. If your sibling is at a Juneteenth event and they're struggling with accessing vendors or different venues, or if they are dealing with a lot of sensory and auditory processing, I deal with a lot of sensory and auditory processing with being autistic, or then if there's a parade and there's no way a person will be able to watch it, and they have to be all the way in the back, and they just have to miss out on everything. I think that's really important, because if someone that you know wanted to look at the parade and they weren't able to see it, or if there was a child, even like a disabled adult, wouldn't you want to fight, or wouldn't you want to design it in a way that is accessible for everyone, so that way everyone can see it? If they go to a certain event and they're having a hard time listening to the performer, or they have a hard time seeing the performer because they're too far back, and then everyone is standing up and it's blocking the view, that's what accessibility is. But I'm gonna wrap it up here. Just to end it off, the goal is to really just make the world an inclusive place. I wholeheartedly believe in inclusivity, and I say that because it's my mission, it's my passion. It should be the standard, but it's not. And of course, you guys have been seeing all the laws that have been set into place. Good things have been happening, and you know, some terrible laws have been, you know, overturned and blocked, which is great. But there are still laws that are being approved that shouldn't be, and it's not only affecting us, but it's also affecting my other, you know, people of color siblings, you know, siblings that are part of the minority. It's affecting us, and I think that's really important to acknowledge the fact that there's, you know, people, you know, have privilege, and if you know that you're privileged and you see that this person is struggling and having a hard time accessing this, they didn't get in, or they don't get the same opportunities that you get, I think it's important to be that voice, but not to just use it for personal gain, but to make sure that you are being an active ally. And you know, there's a difference between performative and, you know, active ally, but you know, we're all learning. And if you are performative and you're guilty and you want to change the way that you are advocating for others, it's okay. You know, it's okay. You're not perfect. You know, it's okay to own up to it. It's perfectly fine. We're all human. But I'm gonna end it here. And before I hop off and finish this video, I just want to send you guys end the month with some encouragement, because I feel like we all need it, and we're dealing with a lot of struggles, a lot of hardships, and I can say that for me because I deal with it too. Just know that whatever you're going through right now, it's okay It's okay. There's always someone there. Know that your problems will not last long. It takes time, but continue to feel the way you feel and then be able to heal how you want to heal. Healing isn't bad. Healing, there's no time limit for it. We're all healing in our own way, and it's okay. It's not a race. Slow down, take it one step at a time. But I also want to let you guys know that you are amazing, you are loved, you deserve to be here. And I'm happy that you are here on this earth because God created you for a reason. And I want to end it here with love, happiness, and kindness. Continue to show love to everyone. Be kind to one another. I think that's really important, to just show kindness, because we're in a world where being mean is trending, but kindness will never stop trending. Kindness never dies. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope this video blesses you, encourages you, and motivates you to be an ally to your fellow siblings. So I'm gonna hop off and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye guys, and Jada Wada out.